Hi everyone, welcome to day 3 of BDay Fun. I'm excited. I'm leading up to my birthday and I thought I would do 12 episodes of this podcast, Tuesday Talks, and I'm very excited. Today I'm talking about overthinking and how it can actually affect your intuition. Yes, it does. Now, overthinking. So what's the definition of overthinking? For me, overthinking is when my brain does not shut down. There are thoughts continually coming in, and I mean continually. There's just like no break. Or there might be a second of a break. Oh, excuse me. Releasing. There might be, a second of a break, but then thoughts continue to come in. And for me, it got draining. It really did get draining. And I had to find ways to reduce the overthinking and also find out why I was overthinking. I was overthinking everything. I mean, everything. And I would catastrophize. I mean, that is a pattern that's in my life. It is definitely getting better. And that is why life is so much better. Yet there are times I still overthink. I do it. And there was a session recently where I could see the person was overthinking. And even this person said they were overthinking. That is their thing. They overthink everything. And this can lead to things like decision paralysis. It stops you from making decisions. It stops you also from living your life because you're not living in the moment. When you live in the moment, when you live in the present, that is when the overthinking can actually reduce. Now, overthinking affects your intuition because this is going on so much that the intuition can't come through. It might come through, but you won't actually listen. And it might come through in different ways. You might get a pain or a symptom or something in your body that's your intuition coming through to say, stop, listen to me. You've got to listen to me. You're making decisions in your business or you're not making decisions at all. Like sometimes when you overthink, you make decisions so quickly that you haven't actually thought about it. Now, one way to help with reducing overthinking is to actually research. You might be thinking, okay, I want to get a new email software system. So I want to send out newsletters. Which one do I get? Well, one way to do that is research. The first thing you do is, what do I want the email system for? What things do I want it to do? And then you Google that. And you just come and you play with them. That's another way to reduce the overthinking is to play. Absolutely and utterly play. Have fun. Enjoy. Then put it aside and leave it. Don't make a decision then you just leave it. If instead you overthink everything, you look at a software and you go, well, that looks right, but that doesn't look right, but that's okay, and that's not okay. And okay, but this one and that one, and then I'm going to look at this one now, and I'll look at that one. And you go through 50 different email systems, like there's hundreds out there. You go through them and you overthink. And so you don't even make a decision at all, or you make a decision and then you start using it. Then you're like, oh, crumbs. Well, that was the wrong one. Now I've got to find another one. So think of ways to reduce the overthinking. For me, rest is one of the biggest things. Reading a book, listening to music, going for a walk, going for a swim, being with friends. All those ways that can just tune this beautiful little brain down. Of course, I don't want the brain to stop. That's not a good thing. But it's amazing what can happen. Because when you overthink, your intuition, as I said, it will come through, or it may not even bother coming through. It may just go, well, this person's overthinking, not listening to me. I'm not even going to bother coming through. So then you're going to have to go through the process of learning how to receive your intuition, how to tune in, and then how to start trusting it. And again, times do happen when my intuition doesn't always lead me down the right path. That was podcast 2, the one yesterday. So if you want to have my ideas of what I do when my intuitions led me down the wrong way, then have a look at podcast 2. And overthinking, it happens. You can see, isn't this interesting? This is why I love listening to my body. When I'm talking about overthinking, I've actually my feet, my toes are the only thing touching the ground, and I'm actually gently swaying because my body needs me to understand that I don't want to overthink. Even though I'm talking about overthinking, I don't want to overthink. So my body's doing something else while I'm talking. This is why being in tune with your body is really, really amazing. Now, if I gently just plant my feet and just take a deep breath. And I'm not overthinking. I can overthink. Like I have actually overthought. This is actually a Zoom background. This was my beautiful altar that I had in my bedroom in one of the places I lived. And again, I'm moving. Just beautiful. And I overthought my Zoom backgrounds. And I knew that I wanted to go back to my paintings. These are the 9 chakras that I did for myself. Aren't they amazing? And these are also art that I've done as well. Beautiful crystals. There's actually a crystal grid there that I was using. Just amazing. And you can see how, because I'm not overthinking, I am so present. So again, find ways to reduce the overthinking. It may never stop. It may. There's every chance that overthinking will stop when you're really present and actually do things to help reduce the overthinking. Find ways to support you to reduce the overthinking. Because, yeah, I can give you ideas like I have. You need to find the way that is right for you. That is my way of helping you, is to empower you to find your own way. And just practice. Have self-compassion. Because we can fall back into the old patterns. It's helping us to remember, okay, that's an old pattern. I'm going to look at that old pattern. Why did it come up? That's okay. It came up. It came up. Doesn't matter. Now, this has been day 3 of a BDay Fun. So exciting. And I'm really grateful that you're actually watching these episodes. And yeah, I shall see you for day 4.